Diddy's home in Los Angeles has been raided by Homeland Security.
In an unexpected revelation that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, CNN leaks shocking footage from Diddy's mansion's CCTV cameras, catapulting the music mogul back into the public and legal spotlight. The content of the footage has had everyone's jaw on the floor. This development raises questions about privacy, security, and the extent of surveillance, and shines a light on the intriguing and often concealed aspects of celebrity lives. In today's video, we'll expose Diddy's legal troubles before the leak, after the footage leak, and what's at stake for all that knew about his atrocities. Let's begin. Diddy's legal troubles. Before the leak, Sean "Diddy" Combs has faced a series of legal challenges throughout his career, many of which have been made prominent by allegations of misconduct and criminal activity. These troubles have not only impacted his personal and professional life, but have also attracted significant media attention, contributing to a complex legal history. In the early 1990s, Diddy's legal issues began to surface publicly. In 1990, Liza Gardner accused Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall of unwanted physical contact, a case that marked the beginning of several accusations over the decades. The following year, in 1991, Joy Dickerson-Neal brought forward allegations that Combs gave her illegal substance and had physically intimately mistreated her at the age of 19, adding to the growing concerns about his behavior towards women. Diddy's troubles escalated in the late 1990s. In April 1999, he was arrested on suspicion of mistreating Interscope Records executive Steve Stoute, and later pleaded guilty to harassment. The year ended with another significant legal issue when, in December 1999, Combs was charged with criminal possession of a weapon following a shooting at a New York City club. This incident also involved his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, which brought even more public scrutiny. The new millennium did not see an end to Combs' legal woes. In 2003, a lawsuit alleged that Combs, along with former Bad Boy president Harve Pierre and another unidentified person, used illegal substances to make her unconscious and proceeded to all perform non-consensual, intimate acts on her, a 17-year-old girl, in a New York City recording studio. By 2006, allegations surfaced from Cassie Ventura, who signed with Combs' label, and later accused him of fostering a manipulative and coercive relationship. The severity of the allegations continued to grow, with Ventura accusing Combs of forcing her into physical intimacy acts with male sex workers in 2015, under the influence of illegal substances, and threatening violence if she refused. In 2018, Ventura attempted to sever ties with Combs, but alleged that he forced himself into her home and had non-consensual intimacy with her. These incidents paint a troubling picture of Diddy's past, filled with allegations ranging from physical mistreatment to physical intimacy misconduct. Each lawsuit and accusation has contributed to a public persona that is both influential and controversial, shaping the narrative around his career and personal life. As these legal challenges continue to unfold, they reveal the complex and often disturbing layers of Combs' interactions within the entertainment industry. You think you know Diddy from his public persona, but CNN's leaked footage tells a different story. This eye-opening video captures the hidden, behind closed doors moments within Diddy's extravagant mansion. From surprising celebrity encounters to unexpected personal drama, watch as the glamorous facade is peeled away to reveal what really goes on in the life of one of the world's most famous hip-hop moguls. Diddy had cameras installed in his mansion. Reports have emerged suggesting that Diddy equipped his luxurious homes in Los Angeles and on Star Island with hidden cameras. According to court documents filed by his former employee, Rodney "Lil Rod" Jones, these cameras allegedly captured footage of various high-profile guests, including celebrities, politicians, and music executives, engaging in what Jones describes as disturbing activities. Jones claims that these parties, which have now become infamous, were not merely social gatherings, but orchestrated events sponsored by key players in the music industry. The primary aim, he alleges, was to provide access to powerful executives in exchange for a chance to climb the ladder of fame. The civil complaint alleges Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person who has attended his freak-off parties and house parties. The allegations go further, suggesting that Diddy may have used the recordings to maintain leverage over his guests, thus creating a business model that intertwined socializing with career advancement opportunities. Jones's lawsuit implies that attendees, including some of Hollywood's biggest names and influential figures in the music industry, were caught on tape indulging in illegal activities, ranging from substance use to interactions with underage individuals. While the full extent of these claims remains under investigation, the mere suggestion of such a scheme has added a layer of intrigue to the already controversial image of the Bad Boy Records founder. The explosive nature of these allegations has naturally fueled widespread speculation and debate online. Social media platforms have been abuzz with conspiracy theories and speculations about the fate of the alleged footage. Comments range from skepticism about the longevity of the recordings, the evidence is going to go missing or get damaged, to bold predictions about Diddy's ability to evade repercussions due to his purportedly vast and powerful connections. You can't take out Diddy this easy. He's something bigger than what we think he is. Adding to the drama, federal authorities recently executed search warrants on Diddy's properties as part of an ongoing investigation into allegations of physically intimate misconducts and trafficking. The raid on his Los Angeles residence was particularly dramatic, with aerial footage capturing his sons, Justin and King, apparently being let out in handcuffs. However, Diddy's legal team quickly clarified that they were not officially detained, condemning the forceful nature of the operation and emphasizing their commitment to clearing up any misunderstandings. Amid these revelations, past accounts from stars like Usher and Justin Bieber have resurfaced, offering a glimpse into their experiences with Diddy. Usher, who stayed with Diddy at a young age, recalled witnessing curious things and described the environment as wild and crazy, though he admitted he couldn't fully grasp what was happening at the time. Similarly, a video featuring a teenage Bieber with Diddy sparked renewed interest. In the footage, Diddy speaks enthusiastically about giving Bieber a 48 hours with Diddy experience, hinting at adventures that seem to blend mentorship with unfiltered exposure to the high-energy lifestyle Diddy promoted. These anecdotes, while not directly linked to the recent allegations, add to the complex and often controversial image surrounding Diddy's interactions with younger stars. As this story continues to unfold, it raises significant questions about privacy, power dynamics, and the responsibilities of influential figures in the entertainment industry. The allegations against Diddy paint a portrait of a man who may have leveraged his parties and connections for more than just social clout. Whether these claims hold up under legal scrutiny remains to be seen, but they have certainly cast a spotlight on the darker undercurrents of fame and fortune. CNN leaked hotel CCTV footage. Back in March 2016, Sean "Diddy" Combs was involved in a disturbing incident with his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel in Los Angeles. The two had been in an on-and-off relationship for nearly a decade, and on this particular day, things took a very dark turn. Surveillance video from the now-closed Intercontinental Hotel showed Diddy grabbing, shoving, dragging, and even kicking Cassie. The scene showed Cassie leaving their hotel room and heading towards the elevator. Diddy, only wearing a towel, follows her, grabs her by the neck, throws her to the ground, and kicks her. She tries to get up and gather her things, but he kicks her again and drags her by her sweatshirt before walking away. This wasn't just a minor argument, it was a brutal physical assault captured on camera. Fast forward to May 2024, and Diddy finally addressed the incident publicly after CNN released the surveillance video. In a heartfelt Instagram video, he admitted that his actions in 2016 were inexcusable. He said, "I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. "I'm disgusted by my behavior then, and I'm disgusted now." He talked about seeking professional help, including therapy and rehab, and expressed deep remorse for his actions. However, Cassie's legal team was not entirely satisfied, pointing out that Diddy had previously denied all allegations and only apologized after being caught on video. They criticized his apology as self-serving and insincere. Cassie's allegations against Diddy didn't just stop at the assault. She filed a lawsuit in November 2023, accusing him of years of physical abuse, non-consensual physical intimacy, and other forms of misconduct. According to her complaint, Diddy exerted control over her from the time they met when she was 19 and he was 37. The lawsuit painted a picture of a toxic relationship filled with violence and coercion. The lawsuit was settled quickly, but the terms weren't disclosed. Diddy's lawyer emphasized that settling the case wasn't an admission of guilt, but a way to resolve the dispute without further legal battles. Despite the settlement, Diddy faced other lawsuits and investigations related to similar allegations from different women. One of the significant challenges in prosecuting Diddy for the 2016 assault is the statute of limitations. This legal principle sets a time limit on bringing criminal charges, and unfortunately the incident from 2016 falls outside this window. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office stated that they couldn't prosecute the assault due to the expired timeline, even though the video evidence was disturbing and compelling. Meanwhile, Diddy has been under federal investigation for other serious allegations, including human trafficking and physical intimate assault. In March 2024, his homes in California and Florida were searched by authorities. This investigation overlaps with the claims made in the civil lawsuits, adding more complexity to the ongoing legal issues surrounding Diddy. Cassie Ventura, known for her hit song Me and You, displayed immense courage by coming forward with her story. Her willingness to confront Diddy publicly and legally has been both applauded and scrutinized. The video footage validated her claims and revealed the severity of the abuse she endured. Public reaction has been a mix of shock, support for Cassie, and criticism of Diddy. Many have expressed their anger and disappointment in Diddy, once a celebrated music mogul, for his actions. Social media has been flooded with discussions about domestic violence, the importance of holding powerful figures accountable, and the challenges victims face when coming forward with their stories. CNN's report and media coverage. CNN's extensive coverage of the leaked footage from Diddy's mansion has played a pivotal role in shaping public perception and discourse surrounding the incident. The network's commitment to providing continuous live updates and in-depth analysis has ensured that viewers remain well-informed about the developments as they unfold. Interviews conducted by CNN with experts and eyewitnesses have added layers of understanding, offering a comprehensive view of the events that have shocked the entertainment industry. This approach has been instrumental in painting a detailed picture of the implications of the leaked footage, both legally and socially. However, CNN's reporting has not been without its critics. Some observers have pointed out that the coverage may have been sensationalized, potentially amplifying the scandal without sufficient regard for the nuances involved. Despite these criticisms, many have commended CNN for its objective and meticulous reporting, highlighting the network's efforts to maintain journalistic integrity in the face of a rapidly evolving and highly sensitive story. The discussions sparked by CNN's coverage extend beyond the immediate news cycle, touching on broader issues about the role of media in reporting on celebrity misconduct and the ethical considerations that come with it. These conversations reflect a growing awareness and concern over how such stories are presented to the public and the potential consequences for those involved. CNN has broken the story of the year with leaked footage from inside Diddy's mansion, offering a rare glimpse into the offstage life of the hip-hop icon. This astonishing video captures not just the glitz and glamour, but the raw, unvarnished reality of Diddy's personal life. Whether it's intimate interactions or surprising incidents, this footage will leave you questioning how well you really know the superstar. Public response to the revelations. The public reaction to the revelations from the leaked CCTV footage at Diddy's mansion has been intense and multifaceted. Many civil liberties groups and privacy advocates have vehemently condemned the surveillance practices revealed in the footage, labeling them as severe violations of constitutional rights and a threat to democratic values. These groups argue that the extent of surveillance and the misuse of personal information represent a dangerous overreach by individuals in positions of power. Widespread protests have erupted, with calls for greater transparency and oversight of the activities of influential figures in the entertainment industry. These protests reflect a broader societal concern about the balance between celebrity culture and ethical behavior. Additionally, some members of Congress have voiced their concerns, pushing for legislative reforms to prevent such invasive practices in the future. The public discourse has also been shaped by the media coverage, which has played a crucial role in informing the public and fueling the debate over privacy and celebrity accountability. The leaked footage has sparked widespread curiosity, revealing previously unseen aspects of the private lives of celebrities, which many find both disturbing and intriguing. The revelations have not only led to public outcry, but also prompted serious legal repercussions. Federal authorities have intensified their scrutiny, leading to raids and a barrage of legal actions against Diddy, accusing him of misconduct and trafficking. This legal response underscores the severity of the allegations and the potential for significant consequences for those involved. As the situation continues to unfold, the public's interest remains high, with many awaiting further developments and potential changes in how celebrities are scrutinized and held accountable for their actions. The controversy has undoubtedly changed the public's perception of Diddy, intertwining his public image with serious allegations of misconduct and raising questions about the extent of his influence and control within the entertainment industry. CNN leaks footage from Diddy's mansion. In March 2024, federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations, along with other law enforcement bodies, executed search warrants on Sean "Diddy" Combs' properties located in Los Angeles and Miami. This action is part of a broader federal investigation into trafficking, which is being overseen by authorities in New York. Although Combs has not been formally charged, the searches underscore the seriousness of the allegations against him. Further complicating matters for Combs, he faces multiple civil lawsuits. 4 women and 1 man have accused him of unwanted physical contact and unwanted physical intimacy contact, respectively. These civil actions add another layer of legal scrutiny, compounding the federal investigation's impact on his public image and career. CNN has reported that federal investigators are taking significant steps towards possibly indicting Combs. They are preparing to bring his accusers before a federal grand jury, a move that indicates the potential for formal charges in the near future. Additionally, investigators are reported to have obtained video footage from inside Combs' residence, which could play a crucial role in the ongoing investigations. The leaked footage from Combs' mansion, which has stirred considerable public and media attention, was reportedly obtained through an anonymous source. This leak coincides with federal raids on his properties, suggesting a coordinated effort to gather and leverage evidence in the case against him. The implications of these developments are profound, not only for Combs, but also for other high-profile figures associated with him. Lucian Grange, CEO of Universal Music Group, has been implicated in updated legal complaints, accused of aiding Combs in unlawful activities. The federal investigation has rekindled interest in past legal issues involving Combs. Notably, the infamous 1999 Club New York shooting and the subsequent trial might be re-examined as part of this probe. This historical context highlights a pattern of allegations that have followed Combs throughout his career. As the investigation unfolds, the legal outlook for Combs remains precarious. The combination of federal scrutiny, civil lawsuits, and public fallout from the leaked footage presents a significant challenge to his legal defense team and could have lasting repercussions on his professional endeavors and personal life. Repercussions for other involved celebrities. The fallout from the leaked CCTV footage of Sean "Diddy" Combs has not only affected the music mogul himself, but has also had significant repercussions for other celebrities associated with him. Several high-profile figures have publicly distanced themselves from Combs, expressing their disapproval and concern over the allegations. Rapper Bobby Shmurda criticized Combs' actions, questioning why he would engage in physical violence against a woman, especially given his status and wealth. Comedian D.L. Hewley echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the need for men to protect women rather than exploit them. Similarly, Cedric the Entertainer described the video as disturbing, deplorable, and diabolical, urging Combs to take serious steps toward atonement. The impact extended beyond individual comments. Claudia Jordan, a former Real Housewife of Atlanta, strongly condemned Combs, highlighting the disparity in how victims and perpetrators are treated in such cases. Singer Aubrey O'Day and media personality Stephen A. Smith were vocal in their criticism, with Smith declaring that Combs' career was likely over as a result of the scandal. The controversy also affected political figures. New York City Mayor Eric Adams considered revoking Combs' key to the city, describing the video footage as chilling. This move revealed the broader societal backlash against Combs, reflecting a shift in how such behavior is perceived and addressed in the public sphere. Celebrities like 50 Cent and Emily Ratajkowski used social media to express their views, with Ratajkowski calling Combs a monster, emphasizing the strong public and industry reaction against him. This widespread condemnation illustrates the significant social and professional risks for celebrities associated with Combs during this controversy. The situation has prompted a broader discussion about accountability and the role of celebrities in advocating for ethical behavior. As the legal and public fallout continues, the long-term implications for Combs and his associates remain to be seen, but the immediate impact on their public images and careers is undeniable. What happens when the cameras keep rolling after the spotlight fades? From unexpected guests to startling personal moments, see the raw, unfiltered side of Diddy's life that he'd rather keep behind closed doors. CNN has finally exposed Diddy. What impact would have that in his life and career going forward? We'll find out in this video as we go forward. Diddy's defense and legal statements. Throughout his career, Diddy has been embroiled in various legal confrontations, ranging from mistreatment charges to complex business disputes. In addressing these accusations, Diddy has consistently refuted every claim, defending his actions and asserting the consensual nature of his relationships. In a notable 1999 incident, Diddy faced charges of mistreatment and weapons possession following a nightclub altercation. He was acquitted of all charges, defending his actions as necessary for self-defense. Diddy's business acumen has not been without legal challenges. He has encountered several disputes over the ownership and management of his companies and ventures. In each instance, he has leveraged his legal resources to protect his interests and resolve conflicts, often emphasizing negotiation and mediation over confrontation. Possible long-term impacts on Diddy. The long-term impacts on Sean "Diddy" Combs' career and legacy are currently under intense scrutiny following recent controversies and legal challenges. Diddy has experienced a series of personal and professional setbacks that have cast a shadow over his future in the entertainment industry. The death of his longtime partner, Kim Porter, in 2018 marked a significant emotional blow, which Diddy has publicly acknowledged as deeply affecting him. This personal tragedy is compounded by notable business setbacks, including the closure of his Ciroc vodka brand and the sale of his Sean John clothing line, which have prompted speculation about his ability to regain his once dominant position in the music and fashion industries. Despite these challenges, Diddy has shown resilience, launching new ventures such as Love Records, an R&B label, and remaining actively involved in various philanthropic and social justice initiatives. His continued influence and respect in the music industry highlight his capacity to remain relevant and impactful. However, the emergence of a smoking gun video has introduced new complications. This video, corroborating previous allegations of violence, has not only damaged his public image, but could also have legal repercussions, potentially influencing the outcomes of ongoing civil lawsuits. Legal experts suggest that this video could be used as evidence in court to demonstrate a pattern of behavior that might sway jurors' opinions if the cases proceed to trial. The statute of limitations may prevent some charges from being pursued, but the presence of this video might prompt further investigations into similar incidents. The impact on Diddy's career is profound, with some analysts declaring that his career might never recover from the damage inflicted by these revelations. In the court of public opinion, Diddy's initial denials, followed by an admission in the leaked video, have severely hurt his credibility. This situation is complicated further by intense public scrutiny and the use of moral clauses in entertainment contracts, which could jeopardize current and future business deals. The public response has been sharply divided, with some supporters standing by him, while others, including influential figures and celebrities, have expressed strong condemnation. As Diddy navigates these turbulent waters, the full extent of the impact on his career and legacy remains uncertain. His actions and the legal outcomes of the allegations against him will likely shape his future endeavors and his standing in the entertainment industry. Other celebrities and their involvement in Sean Diddy Combs' allegations. The accusations involving Diddy goes beyond himself, but also several well-known personalities from various walks of life. Aaron Hall, a prominent R&B singer from the group Guy, is accused of heinous acts dating back to the early 90s. According to the lawsuit filed by a woman named Liza Gardner, she and a friend attended a music industry event hosted by MCA Records in 1990. Liza was just 16 years old at the time. The event, which should have been a networking opportunity, turned into a nightmare when she was allegedly taken to Hall's apartment. In her complaint, Liza claims that Sean Combs, who was known as Puffy at the time, coerced her into having physical intimacy with him. After this traumatic experience, Hall allegedly barged into the room and forcibly assaulted her as well. The horror didn't end there. Liza also alleges that Combs later found her at her home, where he choked her until she lost consciousness, driven by fear that his girlfriend might discover the incident. Hall's involvement doesn't end with this incident. He is said to have publicly boasted about these acts in a YouTube interview, suggesting that Combs had witnessed his actions. Despite these serious allegations, Hall and his lawyer have remained silent on the matter, leaving these troubling claims unanswered. Harve Pierre, a longtime associate of Combs and a former president of Bad Boy Entertainment, finds himself entangled in two lawsuits. These lawsuits, filed anonymously under the names Jane Doe, allege a series of exploitative and abusive behaviors. In the first lawsuit, a former assistant at Bad Boy claims that Pierre used his position to groom and exploit her in a physically intimate manner. She describes a toxic environment where her complaints were ignored and her abuser was enabled by the company's culture. The second lawsuit, even more chilling, alleges that Pierre, along with Combs and another unnamed individual, mistreated a 17-year-old girl in 2003 in a physically intimate manner. This girl, identified only as Jane Doe, describes a horrifying ordeal where she was lured onto a private jet, taken to a studio owned by Combs, and then gave her illegal substance and had non-consensual physical intimacy by the men. Pierre is specifically accused of smoking cocaine before forcing her to perform physical intimacy on him orally, making this case a particularly grotesque example of abuse. Pierre has categorically denied these allegations, describing them as fiction and a desperate attempt for financial gain. Despite his denials, the accusations paint a damning picture of his alleged involvement in Combs' sordid activities. Cuba Gooding Jr., a renowned actor, is also named in a lawsuit filed by music producer Rodney Jones Jr., who goes by the name Lil Rod. According to Jones, Combs groomed him for exploitation by Gooding. Jones alleges that while alone with Gooding on a yacht rented by Combs, the actor began to touch him inappropriately, groping his thighs, back, and shoulders. This isn't the first time Gooding has faced such accusations. He previously pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor count of forcible touching in an unrelated case. In this lawsuit, Gooding is accused of taking advantage of the power dynamics and the isolated setting to harass and assault Jones. Gooding's attorney has not commented on these specific allegations, leaving the actor's defense unclear. Nonetheless, the lawsuit adds another layer of complexity to the web of accusations surrounding Combs and his associates. Lucian Grange, the CEO of Universal Music Group, is accused of playing a supporting role in Combs' alleged criminal activities. Rodney Jones Jr.'s amended complaint accuses Grange of aiding and abetting Combs in trafficking and racketeering. The lawsuit claims that Grange, as CEO, had a duty to ensure that Universal's financial support was not being misused for illicit activities, such as hiring sex workers or procuring substances. Grange's legal team has responded forcefully, filing a motion to dismiss the claims and labeling them as offensively false. In a sworn statement, Grange called the accusations completely untrue and absurd, emphasizing that his role as CEO does not involve the day-to-day operations of the company or its numerous agreements. Despite Grange's strong denials, the lawsuit raises questions about the oversight and accountability of high-ranking executives in major corporations, particularly when it comes to ensuring their resources aren't used for illegal purposes. Justin Dior Combs, the 30-year-old son of Sean Combs, is implicated in the amended lawsuit filed by Rodney Jones Jr. Unlike the others, Justin's role isn't tied directly to physical intimacy misconduct, but rather to the broader culture of exploitation allegedly fostered by his father. Jones accuses Justin of soliciting sex workers and underage girls and of participating in freak-offs, a term used to describe wild, often substance-fueled, physically intimate encounters. He also alleges that Justin was present during a shooting at a recording studio, implying that either Justin or his father was responsible for the incident. During the federal raid on Sean Combs' Los Angeles home, Justin was seen handcuffed on the lawn, although he was not arrested. His lawyer has dismissed the allegations against him as utterly bonkers, suggesting they are an attempt to gain publicity rather than legitimate claims. Young Miami, a member of the rap duo City Girls, is mentioned in the lawsuit but is not accused of physical intimacy misconduct. Instead, she is alleged to have played a role in Combs' operations by providing him with Tusi, an illegal substance, on a private jet. The lawsuit claims that she was on a monthly stipend from Combs as one of his sex workers, and that her cousin assaulted Jones by forcibly giving him physical intimacy orally. Young Miami's representative has not responded to these allegations, leaving her connection to Combs' activities somewhat ambiguous. Her involvement, as described in the lawsuit, highlights the potential for celebrities to be drawn into illegal activities, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Stevie J, a Grammy-winning producer and longtime collaborator with Combs, is accused of recruiting sex workers and participating in Combs' freak-offs. Rodney Jones Jr.'s lawsuit alleges that Combs instructed Stevie J to mentor him on how to solicit workers, and that Stevie J sent threatening messages to Jones when he publicly demanded payment for his work on Combs' album. Stevie J has publicly denied witnessing any misconduct by Combs, asserting that in his 29-year association with Combs, he has never seen any of the alleged behaviors. His denial adds another layer of complexity to the accusations, as it contradicts the detailed claims made by Jones. With this, we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do well to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. To enjoy more thrilling stories that uncover the reality of your favorites, click now on the next video that pops up on your screen.